I came across an interesting book at a yard sale these last few days. And of course, I'm sifting through the yard sale, and this stands out right away. And, it just goes to show you that everything happens for a reason, and there are no coincidences. In the wake of all my recent studies, what are the chances that just a few blocks from my house, I would find a yard sale and stumble upon this book? You see, we have the symbol here. It's Declaration of Independence and Constitution, our public schools, the road to freedom, church and state, our USA, communism menaces freedom, free enterprise. Published by the Supreme Council, 33rd degree, ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Southern Jurisdiction, United States of America.
Olympics coverage now. Let's take a look at the medal count with just 2 days left to go. Yes, the U.S. is still sitting on the top with the most medals at 111 and the most golds. Great Britain actually leapfrogged the host nation, France, to take the number 3 spot on the leaderboard.
The roar of a rocket launch is a testament to human ingenuity. It is a symphony of fire and power, a concerto of controlled explosions propelling us towards the cosmos. But this symphony has evolved over time. The iconic Saturn V, standing tall as a symbol of NASA's ambition, relied on 5 mighty F-1 engines. Today, SpaceX's Super Heavy booster takes a different approach, harnessing the combined might of 33 Raptor engines. This fundamental difference in design philosophy reflects not only technological advancements, but also a shift in how we approach space exploration. The sheer number of engines on the Super Heavy might seem excessive at first glance. Why 33 engines when 5 did the job for the Saturn V? The answer lies in understanding the core principles driving these two giants of space exploration. It's a story of redundancy, of technological leaps, and ultimately, of a changing vision for humanity's future among the stars.
Force field. It's a dome. We're at the edge of the arena.
Some of those medals belong to North Texans. Tara Davis Woodhull of Wiley leaped her way to gold in the women's long jump.
Now, what are the chances, guys, that this would be right there in my neighborhood, and I acquired it for 50 cents? You see the symbol there. It's a double-headed eagle, the all-seeing eye. We all know what that symbol is.
Coat of arms of Donald Trump. What does it actually represent?
Well, this is rather interesting, actually. This is an arcane Scottish heraldic law providing evidence of Donald Trump's deep Anglophilia, I would say, and also touches upon the royal prerogative. There we have the double-headed eagle representing his Scottish Germanic heritage.
This thing is just loaded with information about Masonry. And also interesting, within this I found this. It appears to be some kind of bicentennial newsletter for the Freemasons. You can see the dates there. 200 years of the Constitution. So this was no doubt published in 87. This book here was published in, I believe it was 67. Let's see if I can find it. See, they have all the photos here. Washington crossing the Delaware. The Boston Tea Party, the Ride of Paul Revere, Betsy Ross. Yes, copyright 1967 by the Supreme Council, 33rd degree. And there's some interesting quotes here in this little newsletter. A new age now begins. And Masonic youth groups. The spiritual rebirth of our nation depends on its young people. So it's just... As soon as I saw this book, I said, wow, this is not coincidence. I was meant to acquire this book and read of it. So I've begun reading it, and, there's no doubt that the Freemasons knew what they were doing, and they knew the evil that could come of it. And they clearly state it, they state that You cannot let the Fed run the country. You cannot let the banksters become too powerful. And of course it happened, and look where we are now.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump, we're all cut from the same cloth.
A broken O.J. Simpson was sentenced to as much as 33 years in prison for a hotel armed robbery. Before learning his fate, he offered an apology, attributing his actions to stupidity.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to steal anything from anybody, and I didn't know I was doing anything illegal.
I was thinking last night about this case and their theory and how it didn't make any sense and how it didn't fit and how something is wrong. It occurred to me how they were going to come here and stand up here and tell you how O.J. Simpson was going to disguise himself. He was going to put on a knit cap and some dark clothes, and he was going to get in his white Bronco and this recognizable person and go over and kill his wife. That's what they want you to believe. That's how silly their argument is. And I said to myself, maybe I can demonstrate this graphically. I'm going to show you something. This is a knit cap. I'm going to put this knit cap on. And you've been seeing me for a year. If I put this knit cap on, who am I? I'm still Johnny Cochran with a knit cap. And if you look at O.J. Simpson over there, and he has a rather large head, O.J. Simpson in a knit cap from 2 blocks away is still O.J. Simpson. It's no disguise. It's no disguise. It makes no sense. It doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Mr. Simpson. The other glove.
This is People's 164A. Is that the right-hand glove?
Yes, sir.
All right.
George Kennedy as Ed, O.J. Simpson as Nordberg, and introducing Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya.
Have you seen my pigeon?
Naked Gun 33 1/3. The final insult.
The Vatican group is studying the life and legacy of a 20th century pope whose papacy lasted roughly 1 month. The group is taking a look into the archives of John Paul I. He served as pope for 33 days before his death in 1978.
Today we have 33 cases.
There were 33 new cases.
The state of Minnesota today reported 33 new COVID-19 related deaths.
There are 33 confirmed cases in Arkansas.
That's the largest single-day increase so far, raising the total to 33.
33.
There were 33 confirmed cases in North Carolina.
33.
This is music made just for us.
It's Kids Bop 33 with some of today's biggest hits. Sung by kids for kids. Kids Bop 33, available now on iTunes. Must be 18 or older to order.
Now it's 33. 33 more people. I'm going, oh my God, how dumb do you have to see to not understand this is going on? Yeah, that was green light go. We're off to the races.
future that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, envisioned. I was very careful with Ernie collaborating with me every step of the way to be able to find the movie narrative inside this dense forest of Ernie's profound imagination.
The Oasis being the ultimate toy box with all the toys in the world, and then playing that with one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. It results in just amazing action and such a fun adventure.
Ernest Cline is such a visionary, and I think has seen the future before any of us possibly could even imagine it.